Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler, and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy. In the studio with my brother Tyler. And here's our other co-host, Tyler's wife. The T-Man and Catch Me If You Can. T-Man and Super Bitch. Prince Sparking and Pocahontas. Tyler D and I Want You to Want B. T-Wolf and Zombie. TJ and Blade Dunaway. T-Bone and An American Werewolf and B. Teacup and D-Cups. T-Splendor and Love Be Tender. T-Lofty and Killing Bee Softly. Tyler D and Remember B. Oh Christmas T and Blativity C. Tyler D and The Spy Who Shagged B. Tyler D and All Eyes on B. TJ and 50 Shades of Blay. Tyler D, who's hanging outside of his best friend's ride trying to holler at B. Let's put him up. Cheers. How are we feeling tonight?
Well, Blank, thanks for asking. Tonight's shaping up to be my favorite episode of Something Crunchy. I'm 100% high, 50% drunk, and 3,000% fucking stoked to be back.
That's right.
Oh my god, I'm about to explode with excitement.
You better believe it.
I'm voting for a damn good time, and I'm feeling like a winner. Brother, I'm frightened for what you have in store for us, but I am absolutely excited to hear about it. Oh, brother, I am so animated, my ears are growing. Buddy, I've been pushing all day, and I'm scared shitless. Oh, man, I'm good. I just polished off a twofer. And I am totally overflowing with confidence about tonight. And I'm so pumped up I could pop about tonight's episode. I am totally subscribed to tonight's episode. Totally geeked about tonight's episode. Super stoked for tonight's super soft episode. I'm totally vibing on tonight's episode. I'm terrified for what you have in store for us tonight, brother. Yeah, I am totally aroused for tonight's.
Damn, that gets me jacked up.
My face already hurts. I'm not prepared for this.
I got the tingles.
Welcome to the season 3 finale of Something Crunchy. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're well lubricated. This season has been fucking awesome. It's been really exciting to see the show grow, and it's been a blast putting out shows each week. We have a fun finale for you tonight, and there's a lot to get into. I think it's best we don't dick around. What do you think?
Get right into
Should we
it.
just get after it?
Let's do it.
Are y'all ready to hear some highlights, lowlights, and making fun of Blair?
Always.
Let's do this thing. Welcome to season 3 of Something Crunchy. It's good to be back. Blair, you've lost weight. For our returning listeners, we are so glad you came back to crunch down with us.
Yes.
And we know that we have some new listeners joining us this season. And if it's your first time listening to Something Crunchy, you have to fight. You know, there's podcasts, you can learn something. Shame on you for listening to Something Crunchy. You're better than this.
That's great.
Good times. Can we get a little sentimental for a minute here before we get too snookered?
Sure.
I'm half pickled already, so better now than later.
Yeah, definitely.
You knew we were going to have a nice ween-flavored game, and I got a crunch-tastic gameski for you two. You're going to love it. Let's get our minds right.
Like it.
Rank the following superheroes by their penis size, theoretically, of course. Smallest to largest, please. We will be going hard on the trivia tonight. You're getting 10 girthy inches of trivia. So I hope you're ready for getting your culture popped.
I only went with that because, yes, I will drink. I see you. lie. See?
Look at all these beers I got in front of me over here.
How did this happen?
Hammered dog shit in this game. Thanks, Blair.
These all left it.
I reached out to the producers of Jeopardy this week.
You actually reach out to Jeopardy.
I was like, yeah, I'm Cullen Blake with the podcast Something Crunchy, and I'm kind of out of shit this week. We'd be interested in completely ripping off your format for a little game ski I'm putting together, and just wanted to know if that was chill. They were like, fuck you, Something Crunchy. No, they didn't even get back to me. 'Tis the season for a good haunted house, but it's 2020, so we don't get these things anymore. Fortunately for you, we got some stories tonight so crunchy they'll slap your tits off. All right, that's overselling it a bit. But they're funny, okay? I'm a bit of a sucker for fishnets, wigs, heels, cleavage, Kit Kats, and all that, and I know Blair is too. Tonight's episode is dedicated to Halloween sex.
Ooh.
All right.
And keep your ween out, because we're starting with some epic stories.
Oh, yes.
My date looks back like, wasn't that a good one? And I'm like, I shit myself in skinny jeans.
Oh, the real horror begins. Oh,
I'm not gonna
no.
lie, I shit myself in that haunted house we just went through.
Wasn't that a good one? Yeah, I shit myself.
A blast. Can we go home now?
By the way, my car's gonna stink. I'm
Do you
real
have an extra
sorry.
pair of pants?
You're going to smell my new car freshener.
Men.
It sucks.
Size 34.
Terrible.
What do you think we take an Uber out of here? Blair, I'm not sure you're aware of this, but our house was extremely well known for pornography.
What?
Oh, from the years 94 to 98, you lived in Spanky's House of Ween.
You know,
You had no idea.
I'm not kidding. Our house had more loads blown in it than a gun range. It saw more masturbation than a fertility clinic. Tonight we are the podcast to make your rod last, and after that your sheets will be something crunchy. Welcome to the Porncast. So I don't mind telling you, this was a fun week of research. I mean, I'm sore as hell.
I bet. You see your hands.
No, it was a chafy good time until it got weird. It got weird.
Spider-Man
smallest
the
to largest?
No, I think Spider-Man randomly has that like huge hog between his legs. Peter Parker has that like random 2-footer.
Biggest strong
No
dog
one
of
is
the group?
expecting. No one is expecting it. You got that chub
We'll see
aroused, and Blair had to finish it off.
She did.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I'm addicted to NBA 2K.
Hi, Ryan.
I was literally about to say.
In the event you do roll a 7 or pull a power card, you return to the starting position, have to pound your drink,
Yeah,
but get to phone
right.
a friend on the next round.
Hey.
I'm like, I'm too drunk for this already. I'm just like, I'm already gonna stop.
House rules are getting long
Looking
here.
over here, Tyler, like, so you got it?
Are you writing this shit down?
I wish you both luck. And to ensure a competitive match, the loser of this game will drive the scooter completely bottomless to the fire station and back after we finish recording. And this is just about a quarter mile down a very busy street and back, so you'll live,
No.
but you don't want to lose.
Full bush? Bush out?
You don't want to lose. Let's see your answers. Tyler, you have written Jigsaw.
And it's been up for like a minute.
Blair, you are deducted any points that you would have gotten in this round for blurting out your answer and disregarding all of the rules that were just laid out for
I
you.
was hoping that you didn't catch that.
You don't think that I caught that?
You're on mic.
And Jigsaw. So good at this.
I should get one chub and we move on.
No.
No?
You don't get a chub for that.
What?
I'm going to allow your input. You're definitely not getting a chunk.
Yeah.
And I'm just really good. You don't understand shit. You button mashing piece of a sister. Like,
Piece of shit.
get Street Fighter for Christmas. Can't wait to put it in the system and just get dulcined into the corner by button mashing McGee over here.
Here's a foot from across the room.
So she's like kind of good and annoyingly good, but like super
It's
noob
surprise,
good.
another
Like,
foot, another foot.
male porn performers do not make a lot of money, much less than women, and a fraction of what Blair makes.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh my god. I didn't get Morgan Freeman. I hate myself.
We're all disappointed. in you.
Right.
That's a theme this season, I feel. Why do I keep hearing that from you?
I'm about to slap you.
Is there more? Am I way off?
You're not way off, but you're a slappable amount off.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps.
Ooh, really?
On it. And feeling it. And on it. And
God,
feeling
I had
it.
such good names for him, you bitch. Swim Fan 300.
Yeah.
Smoke and Stroke 6.
Smoke.
I'm always wet for you. And Phelp me, Phelp you. You don't get to look at Tyler's and then start writing
I
it down.
didn't even see. I couldn't see anything. I promise. I wanted to cheat, but I couldn't see anything.
2 for Tyler, 1 for Blair.
Why?
I see what you wrote down. You wrote Freddy. Tyler also wrote Freddy. The correct answer is the Dream Demon, the Springfield Slasher, the one and only Frederick Charles Krueger,
Why does he get 2?
because he had it before I was done talking, and I thought you looked at Tyler.
I tried, yeah. I'm not denying that. We
And he
all
had
saw
the
that.
angle on me.
all-
I
couldn't
can't
see
take
the
that
paper.
back. Okay.
We all saw that.
I can't hide it. Okay. It is what
It is what it is.
You get
We
more than
all
a neck of
obviously
beer
saw me
in
trying
Blair,
to.
and she just
She's
can't
all
follow
true.
the rules.
I'm not gonna hide it.
No blood.
No blood.
What?
This, I could probably paint the picture that you need. Old school Wheel of Fortune episode. Young Say Jack, at least 2 clones ago. On the board, you see N, then a 4-letter word, then child. In the 4-letter word, you see it ends in LY. This woman, I'd like to solve, please. An ugly child. Pat goes, it's an only child. And you're a school counselor.
And,
It's a special day in every young man's life.
Sure
When you
is.
find your dad's porn stash.
It's even more magical is when you just find like a whole stash of blank VHS tapes that don't have anything on them.
And you know what? That is like porn roulette. Because you're either going to really enjoy it or you are going to be scarred for life.
No, and at 7 years old, I wasn't ready for either one. I went to Disney World years and years ago before I went into the military, and their 4D movies are fucking amazing. They've
4D.
They have
have-
technology that hasn't been released to civilians and the normal public yet.
smells that pop out, little sprays that hit you in the face, like salt water and things
yes.
like that, and things that
Apply to all the senses. It like
Like-
tickles your balls whenever. Like,
Yeah.
it's good.
I had somebody do the Doom logo on my 8th grade yearbook on the back.
God, you're so cool.
So cool.
So hot right now. You had the doomsday.
I had the Doom logo
So weird.
on the entire back logo.
It's so hot right now.
Impressed me.
Wow. Drip, drip. Press me. Whoa.
Get that? Cowboys ever win a Super Bowl again? Look out.
Ranger coming through.
You can hang your helmet on it.
But actually, it kind of led into almost a day, but he fucked that up.
I was gonna be like,
It was just a fine. It was a
weird.
fine example of how we are not ready to be reintroduced back into the wild.
Yeah.
Our social skills have taken a huge hit with this quarantine. We were single and forgot how to mingle, and at least he did.
what happened? He freeze.
He and I sat down with a couple ladies for a drink, and they both get these huge novelty margaritas with all kinds of pineapple and shit hanging off
Ooh,
of
so
it.
they're like ready for a good time.
We're talking about who gives a rip, and at one point, one of these girls holding up a piece of pineapple asked, "Is it really true what they say about pineapple and guys?"
She did not.
Of course, before she could even finish the question, I'm already nodding like a bobblehead, like totally. But my kamikaze pilot of a wingman volunteers the response. No, I looked that up. It's actually just a myth. It doesn't really work. I look at him like,
What
My
what,
God.
are you
what the fantastic
doing?
fuck? Are you serious? No, ladies. Like, he's just kidding. And it also takes 7 years to digest. This girl inquires about a penal colada, and you basically just said, no, I don't very much care for blowjobs, thank you. We all fucking know it's a bullshit, completely made up myth, but they don't, man. Hit the binge 22.
Come on.
What if we just took a bunch of animals, threw them together in a story, we recreated true crime with animals?
It's Animal Farm. They did that.
What you
It was a
described.
wild success.
Yeah.
Sure it was.
Brilliant idea, Tyler.
Day late and a buck short.
That is a brilliant idea. You weren't the first to have it, but man, like you're
Good
really
idea.
onto something.
Yeah.
Keep the juices going.
Yeah.
Keep the juices
All right,
going.
You're
on the right
I'm not
path.
trying to shit on it, like,
Well,
because
keep
it's a
spitballing.
good
Stay on
idea.
that path.
Been done. Wild success. So good.
I'm on the right track. Long
Hashtag
story.
animal fun.
Thinking multiplicity times Batman. Keep the Keaton. Bataplicity.
Whoa. Yeah.
5 Batmans. One of them's a little slow.
Mind
Kind of running around doing his own
My
thing.
mind is blown.
I
It's
love-
a comedy.
I don't
It's
know
dark.
what I love
It's
most
serious.
about what you
It's
said.
awesome. I love it. Only the highest of classes can afford a price per crank like that. So you're basically stroking along with the upper echelon of society, and that truly is the best way to be off.
A millionaire status.
Oh, you know he's throwing some shit on that ball.
He can see what music looks like.
All right, the right answer is obvious. If the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are an option, they'd have to be just the way to
Oh
go
my
for having the most
God.
stoner
Oh,
qualities.
You know they're gonna order the pizza for you.
Yeah. They're not going to
be so
flip on
fun.
you and have a superhero meltdown.
Oh,
And
no.
So
They'd be a trip
chill.
to get ripped with.
Oh, they'd laugh
I
and
see
be
a
fun.
good time with the Turtles.
Yeah.
100%.
Splinter come out and drop some knowledge on
If we
you.
got a Splinter appearance, I'd be totally down for that moment.
Splinter appearance.
Just tell me anything about
Splinter
life.
around?
Hey,
Drop
Splinter?
that knowledge on me, baby.
Give this to the rat on the couch.
hey,
The rat.
The rat.
The fucking rat.
hit this, man.
Hey, rat.
Hey, rat.
You want to hit?
You gotta hit this shit.
I feel like everyone back in the day made death such like a spectacle. Like, oh, there's a hanging. Like, bring the town. Come on, everybody. Did you hear? There's a new hanging down.
Well, there
the road.
wasn't Netflix there back in the day, Blair.
So that was like their entertainment. It's like, oh, what'd they do?
Gotta go
We're
check
all
it
here
out. I mean,
again.
do you want to
Yeah.
hear about it
Public
later at the
court.
well, or do you want to, like,
You want to
Fucking
see
see
it?
us
see
on?
it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I get it.
It's
but
like pay-per-view.
Yeah.
OG
So you just feel like
pay-per-view.
it was like way more like public back in
Either
the
you're
day.
in or you're out, Blair.
Yeah.
It was my goal in life to get a haunted house blowjob. It's like they knew you were looking for a place to get a blowjob and strategically made it where you couldn't do it. But then, I found a spot. Wasn't ideal, but best yet. We scurry over, and I know I'm only going to need like 30 seconds. This time I actually get my peen out, and the same thing happened. The same fucking guy even.
Whoa, no.
He'd been
Same guy.
He'd been following us, knowing I'm still going to want that blowjob. They must get a lot of blows there. He obviously was right. And we get kicked out for attempted fellatio.
Attempted fellation.
Attempted fellatio in the second degree.
Oh, no.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's hilarious. Did you get a chub on that?
Oh, he got a
Full chub.
fat, full, girthy chub on that.
Okay.
That chub
9-7.
comes with a girth certificate.
Your certificate.
6 pounds, 4 ounces.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a daymaker right there.
Oh my god.
Tyler's grabbing this thing by the tits.
It is. Damn. I was gonna say cock.
Blair
Blair.
went with cock. Go B.
It's on your mind,
I'm
B.
gonna say cock.
For that
I
reason.
can't stop thinking about Peter Parker's
But-
huge dick.
What the hell, Blair?
Oh, I just wasn't done yet.
Name of your sex tape. All right.
Send in more dudes. Does this suit make me look fat? No, your face does.
You actually hear you
I
getting fatter.
was just thinking that.
Head has a thin candy shell.
Speaking of no one's looking.
Oh my god, y'all.
Oh, I see interrupted happy time.
Shack Dong gets it done.
What if they're Catholic?
It's either going to be
Ooh.
You know?
If
Like
they're,
that.
they might love.
play it safe and
Yeah.
go with the shack dog.
Exactly.
Play it safe and go with the 22-inch giant latex dong.
You know nuns
Just in
don't
case
play pool.
they're Catholic.
His feet are 22. His dong ain't no 22-inch.
It might
22
be.
inches wide. 22-inch circumference.
Yeah. Do you think Shaq has anything but strong dong all the time?
I was gonna
I
say,
think
I
he
bet
has
he's strong all
massive
the
veins
time.
pouring out of it while it's at rest.
I bet his cock can bench press 240.
I bet he could tie it in a knot.
Yeah. I bet you it's got 2 knuckles and a kneecap.
I bet it has abs.
I bet you can snake your drains with it.
This is our Christmas song.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Just to remind you.
Happy holidays.
No, there's a. This is
Just to remind
this is
you.
Crunch Mouth.
I bet Devin Sawa was like
His
pounding
trailer
Daj
was
since
rocking.
grade school.
Yeah. I bet you he was boning like the producers and shit. He's not
Christina
fucking with
Ricci.
the
I
Yeah.
bet
Probably
he gave
getting
his
the line
V
out the
card
door.
to someone
Twice his age.
Twice his age
Yeah.
at an inappropriate
Ooh,
like
really?
13 tops.
And it made that woman question her relationship with her husband.
By Little Giants.
For sure.
Had he already lost his virginity?
He was a seasoned
Yeah.
vet by Little
Is
Giants.
that you could tell by the hair flip
He was a
and like the
fucking
Yeah.
swordsman by then.
Yeah.
Split cheeks.
He was swinging giants by Little Giants.
I think in
Trios.
college I was a trio.
Yeah, I bet
That
Blair-
was after the party.
I bet Blair was in a couple trios
Yeah.
in college. That's easy to believe.
Menage a trio.
I said it all like, oh my gosh, yeah, I was totally a trio
I
in
was in a
college.
trio one time.
Lots of trios.
Tastes funny.
Let's talk about some of the best stories from the staff
Here we go.
at Haunted
Okay,
House.
so not from the guests, but the staff.
Not from the guest, from the employees.
I caught this guy getting 2 blowjobs in the same night.
Yeah.
And I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. And he just kept going, kept getting blowies. And I'm like, dude, one more time, and I'm going to forfeit your entry fee.
I was following this couple all night, and they were clearly just looking for a place to get a blowy.
Not my corner. Get the fuck out.
No, is that
Everyone
that-
thinks
is that
Tuesday is the most chill night, and they could all come and get blowies.
what I
But
was
you know
thinking.
what? Tuesday's blowy night.
Everybody knows it's a slow blowy night.
Everybody knows those.
I served my fellow puberty pirates with high-grade, quality porn, and did so with a 4-pronged approach. Late 90s, these were the crusades of internet exploration. I would spend the 2 hours and half a cartridge of printer ink it would take to print a single super pixelated, barely spankable image out. But it really upped our overall selection by having this large reinforced binder with nothing but celebrity news. It was organized and color-coded with tabs, had the plastic protectors, the works. This was my pride and joy. I was like a Sanderson sister with this book. I could call it and it'd fly over to me. Moneyball Jonah
Moneyball
Hill
Hill. Okay.
against Rosie O'Donnell 1990. Like League of Their Own Rosie O'Donnell. Here's a twofer.
Ooh, love a twofer.
Dave Skylark, name of your sex tape, and Aaron Rappaport.
No, you'll be fine.
You think?
I don't know, Biscuits. I'm a little worried about the bee.
Batteries?
Batteries? Batteries?
Y'all, this drink is gone. I think it's old hogs or something like that. He was like
Wild hogs.
wild
Oh,
hog.
Blair.
No, take it off, John.
Oh, Blair.
Because of the shirt off.
Blair's
Blair
hard
loves an
lemonade.
old hog. Blair
Cover those
craves an
dirty
old
old
hog. Here comes
Give me the face
Blair.
like I brought up old hogs again.
Yeah.
Topic is assholes, and she just
Thinking about John C. McKinley's old hog.
cannot stop thinking about the old hogs. Blair, anything else you want to contribute?
Do you think it's freckled too, or what?
I've told you can do better than this one over here. I've told you from day one you can do better than Blair. I have another sister, you know. She's married, but we'll talk.
It's more age appropriate for me too.
Taller, even.
Next on Celebrity Slap Fight.
Celebrity slap match. It's bring a little flatulence into the equation.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, we got something special.
No.
We've been sitting on it. I want to see who can guess the gas in a round of whose fart is it anyway?
Right.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I am going to play some famous farts from flicks, a couple toots from the talkies, some rips from the reels, and you tell me where it came from. Good luck with your coma. If you need me, I'll be breaking into your house and taking over your family.
While you were sleeping.
You're a goddamn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160. You are goddamn gifted.
Oh, my God. That was like the best clip you could ever play.
Once again, Blair spanked the pants off of Tyler in a game.
That happened.
Man, and then once again, Blair's like, I just don't think that I'm not going to be very good at this. He has the advantage in spanking.
And I gotta do the rest of the soap with my pants around my ankles. Fucking sweet. Thanks, P.
Yes.
It's not
That's
What's
a
the
half
Voice.
chub.
No, we're playing What's the Fart. I'm sorry, Blair.
Welcome to the fucking game.
This is a classic Taiwan orgy. They're about 5 minutes in, hard into the sucking and slurping phase.
Yeah?
Arguably the most important of a Taiwanese orgy.
Of course.
Girth certificate.
Blake's gonna like text us later and be like, fucking birth certificate.
To be fair,
To be fair.
To be fair,
Doctor Strange.
you know Doctor Strange fucks like a porn star on drugs.
You know,
but I think Captain America definitely is trying to prove something to this country,
ooh.
and he wants everybody to know that
He's
he
gonna put
fucks
out-
for the USA.
THX or IMAX.
Oh. I could see IMAX.
We got the space.
I want to say
He
IMAX.
got the space.
I like how that's
You know?
That is awesome
his
showing humor.
argument, yeah.
He got the space.
I'm gonna give it to him. You got the space. I'm at.
I'll go ahead and start.
Ooh, we got it. You know it's hot. It's Steve Zahn.
Paul Walker's the main guy. We're like, Steve Zahn?
Steve
Oh, you
Zahn's
know it's hot.
So hot.
So
Yeah, it was hot.
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
Zahn.
Steve Zahn hot. Wasn't Paul Walker in that movie? Yeah, but Steve Zahn.
Oh my God.
don't sleep on Steve.
That is so where I would go with
Steve
that.
would love this conversation.
No.
Tyler.
I like where your head's at, but no. This is reverse role. She's wearing a strap on. He's laying on his back with his knees up in the air, and she is totally just giving him the business.
How the fuck did you get that?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, this
No.
was the one where
That's not right.
I was literally prepared to say, that sounds innocent enough. That is a guy getting drilled by the girl with a giant strap-on attached.
What?
I can't. My mind is blown. My mind is blown. Freddy Krueger came in first, completely different group, and I'm so proud of us.
That's my vote.
I'm really proud of the group that Freddy Krueger
That's
came
my
in first,
vote.
and Michael Myers came in second, at least here. Jason Voorhees came in third, Pennywise came in fourth, and your mom came in fifth. And that's so classic Something Crunchy Facebook group, and I'm really pleased
I
with
almost
these
did a
results.
spit
Gotta love
take
that.
on that one. That beer just about went flying across the living room.
I'm really pleased, and thank you for your participation if you were a part of it. Excellent stuff. Over 50 total superheroes were added. And they include Blunt Man, Quail Man, E.T. for Atari, D's Nuts, Powdered Toast Man, Cyrus the Virus, Jake from State Farm, Captain Hindsight, Captain Underpants, Howard the Duck, and your mom, which wouldn't be a crunch poll without it.
That was amazing.
We've never had a poll that didn't include your mom.
It's the crunchiest poll I've ever heard.
And
Exactly.
and I've never put it in.
I was gonna say, Blake, was that you?
No. That's definitely a more fuckable shampoo.
It's easier on the eyes. I wonder how it is on the ween.
So bad.
Yeah, they start you out in the van and they like drive you through the
Did
middle
you
of the
shit your
desert.
pants?
No, but it was definitely the scariest shit that I've ever been on.
Really?
Yeah, because you just.
So you're not surprised about the shit pants?
I'm not.
Not even a little bit surprised.
Not surprised. It's scary.
Macaulay Culkin was like a little bit older than me, and the good son, I mean, he was pretty hot when I saw it. I was like, I was young. I was like, whoa.
It was just because he was a bad boy, or
He
just
was bad,
Wait,
real bad.
So you thought he was a better looking kid than Elijah Wood?
Oh my God, Blake.
Wow,
I mean,
that really
Macaulay was
surprises
just
me.
like, boy, you bad.
You bet.
Oh, you're so bad.
Dropped your sister in the ice.
He- You're trying to kill your mom. That's hot.
This is Mr. Highway.
Get a mop and bucket.
All right, Blair.
You go blowing it.
Let's move on to our all-out trivia blowout. It's all Blair, which is the name of her new tape coming out, and how we are going to go about this trivia prep.
I need to be like drilled with questions right now.
That's part 2 of the
Yes, that's
video.
the anthology,
the B-side.
the all-anal final chapter. If you were a dude in the 90s,
You know
You
about
thought
Poison
you know
Ivy.
about Poison Ivy. Oh, man.
Probably one of the only successful Skinamax series ever produced.
Jamie Presley, and you see...
Is this why you love Jamie Presley so much?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
He is impressly by both her Jamies in that movie. Lucky people, so 'tis said, are blessed by fortune whilst in bed. Blair actually has that tattooed on her thigh.
She
I think.
does, yeah.
I knew that sounded familiar.
Just inside of her vagina.
This was the inspiration.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My God.
Ooh.
I've shit my pants many times, but never at a haunted house. I see your formula,
Yeah, I see
Walt.
what you're
I see your formula, Walt.
Yeah, we'll just kill Bambi's dad.
It's his mother.
Mom.
Mom. Another one that drives me just freaking nuts is when the weapon is just out of reach while you're being choked. What's amazing is that it's only 3 inches from your reach. It's like when the condom is just out of reach when you're getting choked. It's super scary, but gets old quick.
Yeah.
I was thinking something like that, like the ability to replicate the feeling from any drug.
Oh.
Like not only can I feel anything I wanted from any period of time, like both like the best of today and those good historical extinct drugs.
Ooh, like the
Yeah,
classic way back in the
Yes,
day
the
drugs.
lewds.
The 72 ludes.
Ooh.
Like I could just touch someone and they can feel that drug too. Like it could be used both medicinally and recreationally. You're thinking locally, we're thinking globally.
And consensually, of course.
And consensually.
Consensually.
Everybody's saying yes
Yeah.
around
You like
here.
this drug?
No, I wasn't
have
going to
to
be like
prove.
roofie man. It was just
Well,
like,
right, that's what I'm just saying. There's a difference.
I'm thinking more like druggernaut.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Roofie Man. Tonight's gonna
Roofie
suck.
McGee.
I don't want to remember this
Tonight's
shit.
gonna suck, yeah. Every time I go out with that asshole, I don't remember shit.
The roofer.
pants-
And I can't
I
sit
don't-
down the next day.
That's fucking awful.
Fuck you, Willie. Last time we went out, I didn't sit right for 2 weeks.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You
changed my
happy,
answer in my
sleepy,
head.
sneezy, dopey, wheezy, queasy whore. God.
I'm gonna go porn all day.
It's
Shrunken-
goosebumps. Keep drinking.
Jeez. Blair, you're
Oh my
like,
god, my shrunken head. I
You're-
mean, it-
Blair's O for the century over here.
actually, that'd be like the worst porno ever. Nobody wants to see a shrunken
You are so
head.
good at these
Oh.
games always, and you have just shit the bed beyond recognition tonight. Can't even change the sheets. You have to throw away the sheets. You shit the bed so,
So
hard.
bad.
We have to move now.
Tyler's so disappointed in me right now.
No, I'm not. I love it. I love beating you.
And I only say that because I was actually rewatching some downsizing the other day to see if it was still shitty. And believe it or not, it is actually still pretty shitty. It has a couple alright parts, I guess. But
Love me. some
you do have a
Some, like,
mild
classic-
pinball obsession.
It's been a minute because my favorite pinball spot's been on the shutdown since COVID. But
Yeah.
someday I'm going to own a pinball machine.
Dream big, brother.
It's just-
So,
I was just thinking.
I mean, I could get a pinball machine.
One
for
day, I
her,
could
but-
only just have a pinball. $1 million.
I feel like I gotta be
probably
Tom
managed.
Hanks and big in order to get it. Like,
It does kind of have that like
Okay.
feel. Let's continue.
I was looking at Tyler also, and then I hear Blake say that, and it just made it so
The very famous sex symbol, Jessica Rabbit.
Yes. She was like probably the hottest character.
J-Rab? Oh, man.
I had some cartoon jerks back in the day. One of them was J-Rab.
I'm sure you're not the only one.
So J-Rab she had a major wardrobe malfunction in this racy film. In the scene where the car crashes and Jessica is thrown from the car, her crotch is shown briefly under her dress. And if you hit pause at just the right moment, and God knows I have, you'll notice that J-Rab's dress flies up and exposes her gooch, or at least a flesh-colored area that most definitely looks like a cartoon gooch.
What cartoon?
That was the one movie my dad took me to the theater to see.
Oh no, son, this is gonna be real special.
He's like, holy shit.
You're
Hang
gonna
on a
like
second.
this.
You want to go see that Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie this weekend or what? Because
The kids movie, right?
Anyone
You're gonna
else
like
pitching a tent because of that rabbit, or
it. Just me, or how do you feel about that rabbit?
Together?
Mm-mm. Wow, so this is unanimous for Francis?
Unanimous for Francis.
Interesting outcome.
Hashtag unanimous for Francis. Who else is unanimous for Francis? Casper is pretty friendly.
He was a
very
positive ghost.
supportive.
He was very supportive.
he was very supportive.
She's so defensive for Casper.
Because it was
Always
I
Devin
was just about
Sawa.
to say,
The only reason why.
you bring up Devin Sawa and it's a trigger.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Please, let's do. I have twice already.
You tell me you remember this clear as day.
Okay.
So, Mexican standoff.
Yes.
The three-way Mexican standoff?
Mexican standoff is a three-way.
I guess I don't have to say the three-way. Part of that.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a good fight.
that's a good fight.
Like they're
The atomic blonde against the atomic bitch.
one of them is South African. One of them thinks that she's South African.
Oh, that's
good.
great.
Fucking horse.
What the fuck? So much disappointment happening.
I'm so upset. Like, come on.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my love.
Genuine look of
Should have fucking known that. God.
disappointment.
Later on tonight, he's gonna be like, tonight should have gotten that fucking fart.
I can't sleep.
You know I knew that
Blair,
fart.
wake up. I can't sleep. Did you know that was Maya Rudolph?
You remember that fart tonight?
Did you know that was Idiocracy?
Did you know that was the actress?
What on earth makes you say that?
He's been in sports
What on
movies.
earth would make you say that?
I think he likes football.
Football fan definitely makes you a fighter.
John Wayne fan.
John Wayne.
Really?
According to a survey
Wow.
by a condom maker, Durex.
Of course.
15. Of course.
Oh, they
Don't
taste
I
great.
know?
I don't know why. I just thought.
Of course. Durex?
Yeah.
Don't I know? How about
Oh,
ya?
yeah.
Oh, the rest of the episode brought to you by Durex.
Tastes great. Less filling. Durex.
Ribbed for Blair's pleasure.
Oh my god.
My beer.
It's like, wait.
Clooney played President Devlin in Spy Kids 3D Game
Oh,
Over
Spy
from
Kids.
2003.
I shouldn't have been so confident.
Almost lost on
I
mule
definitely
right
got
there.
this.
I'm gonna sold that mule down the road on that one.
Spike is 3.
Classic.
Totally. I'm like, oh yeah. No, he's definitely been president.
You need,
Now he's going back to the
Switching over to the
mule.
mule.
some old mule.
Blake's gonna be so drunk after
That
this.
mule is old. Gotta put that mule out the pasture.
I might have something to add to that.
Oh my god.
Get those mules up in you.
Them mules are kicking. I can see tits in any cloud if you give me enough time.
Jennifer Love Hewitt obviously is on this list.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. 2 huge obvious reasons. Jennifer.
Big, full, plump, juicy, obvious reasons. If I'm going to the grocery store and I'm looking for something to fuck, I'm gonna pass right by the oatmeal raisin cookies, and I'm gonna find something 10 times better to fuck.
Yeah,
For
obviously.
sure. I'm never gonna
Who's
land
oatmeal
an oatmeal
raisin to
raisin.
fuck?
It's not just sitting around in my house, I'm telling you that. It's never getting past those grocery store doors. It's staying right there.
What about those like peanut blossoms? I feel like that's a pretty fuckable cookie, but that's already in its cookie form, not quite in its batter like you were going with.
Full batter.
Gary Busey and Nick Nolte is a fucking awesome fight.
I didn't know they were separate people until I was like 17.
Edward Scissorhands.
No, Blair.
No way.
Blair,
No.
every single list you have to sneak Scissorhands
I
on.
love to just give a little bit of Scissorhands.
Just because it was fucking snowing outside?
It's crunched over all over again
It's around
with the
Christmas
sexy
time.
horror movies. His parents and his uncle died. His aunt could barely pay rent. He gets bullied. Like, he had an overall tough life.
For sure. Good thing he's got a big dick.
And he's got that monster hog to work with.
Peter Parker's
yeah.
got a long arm.
Real tough life at that 14-incher he's slanging.
Okay, I feel like extra arms is always nice. There's always so
yeah.
much shit to do. Tyler and I could do some fun shit with extra arms. Gunner, I could tickle you here, wiggle you here.
okay.
I don't know, call me Polly or something. Like I don't know what like multiple arms is, but like it's
Oh,
fine.
I like that.
That
Like,
needs to be a comedic superhero movie. Call Me Polly, and
Polly.
about a lady with 9 arms that's also like
A night with Polly.
mom of 6.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's so used as like Tyler's fleshlight from his old locker on base.
The community flashlight.
Good old trusty.
This trope is so old it gets back from the cafeteria just in time to catch Matlock before going to bed at 6:30. I'm so tired of this trope, I'd rather be watching The Traveling Pants of the Ya-Ya Sisterhood with B on repeat in Russian.
Ooh.
Ooh. Good
Burning.
twist.
This trope is so beat up and overused, it's like a Kardashian box spring. Okay, I'm done.
Is it?
What's the secret code?
Mickey's 9-inch nose.
If you miss the video bud, it's just like, walk around. It just inserts right in you and you just don't even fucking know.
Oh,
The Toyota Corolla.
the Toyota
Oh, fuck.
Corolla. I want Blair to react just like that on national television.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
Where's your
my
mind's
God.
at?
Swordfish.
Not horror. I will award it right here and now the most slappable performance of all time. Can we just talk about True Lies for a second? Because I resurrected a 20-year-old boner a week ago when I caught that scene from True Lies.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. I hope that came through.
I'm so glad you gave us that. Now you have to like just sit in it.
I wish I
My
had
pop filter smells like shit. Scissor hands?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
All right.
Half your list is animated.
Say
Get
Blair.
off my
that.
list, you guys. Oh, that face. Why didn't I immediately get a picture? We just need to like stop stressing the fuck out.
You're stressing me the fuck out.
I'll just drink to that.
Yeah.
I'm not proud.
We're playing for chubs around here.
Obviously, I want to win. I'm not proud.
None of us are proud, Blair. Listen to ourselves.
Well, it was like when I met your mom.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh.
Well, what if Jody had just like a little bit of like in a little line before the match, like just like a little, just like right before the match,
She could take 2 shots from Justin, but I think he
just to
knocks
give
her
her
out
just like
in
a
the third.
little bit more.
All right. So
and
like
then,
a working out Bieber against just like a little Sweden. Like, yeah, he was a great dick in Dutch.
Oh my god,
A great dick in Dutch.
doesn't that sound nice?
Someone's sex tape.
Yeah, maybe next sex tape.
A good dick in Dutch. Rated R.
Got a good ring to it.
We got away with that R rating on that one. Sounds like a triple X. to
I
me.
know. They really did. Well, they cleaned it up, it's for a broader audience.
Yeah. No penetration.
Sounds like a cool band name, even.
Yeah. 3 dicks in Dutch. Is that what it was?
For a band name, you have to vamp it up again.
Yeah.
You had to, like,
That's a better band name.
You had to juice it up for a band name. Like that works.
3 dicks in Dutch.
That works for film, but for band, you have to like really give it like a kick.
You gotta crank it a little bit.
Let's make it 3.
You're talking about 4-time NBA Celebrity All-Star Game MVP Kevin Hart here.
I sure am.
He's going to get slammed by Dane Cook.
4. Is that what you're
Slammed
talking
by
about?
Dane Cook. It's actually very disrespectful to be confused as American or be called American in Canada.
Oh.
They don't like that, Blair. I was actually asked if I was Canadian twice in the same month, like about a year ago. I asked the second person why they thought that, and they said because I was really nice and polite. I was like, fuck my mom, you think so? I didn't care that much, especially for that reason, but it did bother me a little bit that my Texas isn't as prevalent anymore. I used to sound pretty Texan, like Gladys Jean over here.
Yeah.
You have lost your Texas a little bit.
On a more serious note, like the orgasm superpower, like you just flash a little blue steel in that direction, and
Ooh.
Ooh, you could just pass out orgasms like that.
Hands-free orgasms
Just-
for everyone?
just dish out orgasms with a little glance in that direction.
Whoa.
Yes, like the telepathic Iron Chef of Pound and Vaj.
You'd be very popular.
The M maker.
That's a good one.
Probably one of those perfect fit dongs where it's not too big, it's not too small,
You think-
but if you know how to throw it, it's just right. I
It's
bet
like a
you
happy
that's...
schmeed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's usually like the all-around kind of...
It's a Cinderella slipper.
That's right. He's the perfect
He's
fit.
a super slipper.
That changes everything.
And I just hate that I didn't get that.
We're all disappointed in you.
Love nailing it on a threesome.
Name of your sex tape.
Almost did a spit take with my beer there. Just about lost it. Like, as soon as Blair said it, I was like, oh shit.
Oh, my face.
That is a face-hurting good time.
My head's gonna explode. That's
Damn,
hilarious.
that's funny. Girth certificate.
I can't.
Way too long. Way too long. But if you want a shorter finale, be less funny next season. Okay?
I'll try.
We got more, and it gets better. It's a shorter round. Gonna need to refuel before we continue. Let's take a break. This episode of Something Crunchy is brought to you by Podcorn. Podcorn is a marketplace connecting podcasters to excellent sponsorship opportunities such as host read ads like this mid-roll, interview segments, topical discussions, and more. We at Something Crunchy proudly use Podcorn ourselves and get many of our paid sponsorships through this platform. It's easy to use, free to use, and it's a must-have even with a very small audience. Podcasters can browse and choose opportunities right on the site, set their own rates, and collaborate with brands directly without any exclusivities. You never give up any rights to your podcast, and Podcorn is there to support you along the way to ensure you're protected and compensated for the work that you do. If you're a fellow podcaster or thinking of getting into podcasting, sign up at podcorn.com. Also, there's a link for you directly in those show notes. Don't wait to monetize your podcast when you can get started today.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Something Crunchy, and I hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY, and apparel from 80/80, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes toward an entry into the Dream Car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and your track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now, let's get back to the show.
And we're back.
Hey!
My face still hurts.
I know.
I thought the break would help.
I'm a little bit number from all the beers, but yeah, that was
No, my
friggin'
body
hilarious.
hurts from just like laughing for I don't know however long that was.
I think we've improved this season. Like there were some really.
It has been a fun season.
Yeah, and there were some really solid sodas this go around. Well done, y'all. We've also had some epic guests come and join us.
Yes.
I can't believe the people that would spend their time with us.
I know.
They wanted to crunch down.
It's
with
obnoxious.
us.
And we're getting to talk to some idols of ours. Like, yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah,
I know.
no biggie.
For a podcast that tries to avoid interviews, we sure had some good fucking interviews.
Sure did.
I know.
On these next clips, we focus more on the laughs we've had with our guests and then finish strong with some personal faves. Let's turn it up a notch and get back into it. Are we ready?
Yeah, crank it up.
Yes.
We're not big enough for these interviews, you guys, but charisma and connections go a long way.
Sure does.
Let's welcome the one and only Mr. Eric Roberts. Please welcome Jake Hogan. Please welcome Dee Dee Pfeiffer.
Hi, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Dee Dee.
and happy birthday, Miss Dee Dee.
Yes.
Please welcome Jess Paul. Please welcome very close family friend and television news reporter, Austin Recklaw. Welcome to Crunch Town. How you doing, bud?
Doing good. I'm feeling really crunchy. I'm feeling good.
Yes.
Now, with the combination that we've gotten so filthy and rotten, and that Austin is such a big shot and on-screen personality, he has to have an off-screen alias for things like swingers clubs, fetish parties, and something crunchy. So for his sake, we're not getting into the details of exactly where he works, but you better believe we will be talking about his reporting, and this is going to be fun as hell. Back to you, Austin.
My life's really tasty. You might
looks
even
like
say crunchy.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
I understand that you're a big football fan, that you like several teams, and that you root for several players. What are some of those teams?
Well, I like a lot of the East Coast teams. I like the Jets. I like the Giants. I like Tampa Bay. I even don't mind South Carolina. I don't mind them.
I heard that the New York Jets actually had one fan. It is so nice to have them on Something Crunchy. This is such a big deal for us. Let's start with Big Sky and ending all tourism to Montana as we know it.
No kidding.
Have you ever hooked up with someone because they recognized you on TV? I wasn't going to warm up to
We're
it.
getting straight into
I'm a
it.
huge fan. Can I get you a drink?
I just had to throw him off. Just had to throw him off.
No, that stuff does happen all the time. Like I was,
You gotta have fun with it.
no, like you'll be out and someone will be like, "Yeah, just tell me."
Wow. You know what? If I were a team owner, I would hire you.
He knows what he's talking about.
Oh, that's a good call, dude. That's a good call.
I know.
I would go there. Sure.
Blake's
Hell
in
yeah.
first place in our fantasy football league too, so he's definitely knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Those were two very different movies that you made there. Which of the two did you like better, and why the original?
To watch, I like Best the Best Part 1. To make, I like Best the Best Part 2.
Yes.
Really?
Okay. I could totally believe that. I want to hear all about Miss Nursing Home. Like,
Yeah.
don't skip it.
No, you think about it. You know how they walk across the stage? Well, a lot of them couldn't walk. They had to roll.
Oh.
Stop it. I can't handle it. I thought I could handle it. I can't handle it.
Blake's dying right now.
No, so it's a thing. You got to, no matter what the event is, you have to add the serious aspect. You could be like,
Always.
like 94, like cats were dropped on this woman. Like, you can't laugh about it. Like, you'd be like, that's such a sad thing for her. Like, when, on the inside, I'm dying.
Hi, Liza.
Hello.
Big fan of yours.
Hi there.
You could tell how much Bob Fosse appreciated your physique just simply by the opening sequence of that movie.
Really, you think so? Thanks.
Human Centipede 3, Mr. Roberts. Human Centipede 3.
Human Centipede. We forgot all about that. I asked to be in that movie.
Can I please be in the movie?
Good joke of it, I know.
Okay.
No, it was such a gross movie. It was actually fun.
Human Centipede is no Bonnie and Clyde, that's for sure.
You said it, not me, Miss Eliza. You ladies, like in the investigation office, you're my favorite
love
part of the
it,
show.
yes.
You guys have a real Charlie's Angels thing going on there.
Totally.
And it works.
We're into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what you're up against?
Oh my god.
See what you're up against over here?
You know so much.
Shut the fuck. Oh my god, you're so good at this. You have sex for this movie.
You know so
That was so hard. You're just so full of knowledge.
All right.
And why is it crunchy? Crunchy? I did know the Jacksons briefly and not well, but they lived in the neighborhood. They were Encino family. Their Jacksons lived down the street.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a little bit fucking awesome. The closest most come to that is quoting the Goonies.
I know some people from the Goonies, but they're the Jacksons. Michael Jackson lived down the street from our local market, Gelson's, and so we'd see him. I'd see him at the Mike's Pizza place and also at Gelson's in general, and then every now and then he'd come to my house.
Wow. So like, how old were you when this happened, and how old were they when this happened, or Michael specifically?
Well, Michael's a little bit older than me, so I guess I was within molesting age. But he didn't touch me.
I think Blake almost just spit out all of his beer when he said that.
So I think your time is coming with Mr. Quentin Tarantino, and I'm excited to see that movie.
Well, from your mouth to his ears, but I read.
It needs to happen. Oh, I would definitely see those.
Well, thank you, darling.
Yes.
You have got some serious reporter hair.
So good.
Austin, there's a lot of it. It isn't stiff hold, but it also isn't going anywhere. What's going on here? Is there like a product regimen or secret sauce for this TV hair? It looks like a team of people did this deal.
Yeah, so the thing about your job is that they own you as a reporter.
You know, give me somebody who looks at comedy shows and then decide.
Okay. Something Crunchy called this the best all-time series ever made.
There you go. All right, that means something.
That's
how you named it Something Crunchy.
That Raw was actually a bigger star than I was on set. Like, everybody was so excited about it.
It's a noticeable part. It's a noticeable part of the 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, so they very specifically ordered this.
You could tell
this early 1970s specific Raw. That is just like, at that time, I never really thought about it, but like the technology wasn't there for curve hugging cups. And,
it was a Coney good time.
Yeah, it was, literally, like.
Miss Dee come crunch down with us on her birthday?
Oh my god.
Crunchy down, yeah. And my favorite food in the whole world is crunchy food. I burn my meat so that it's crunchy. So I love the show already.
I love this.
Don't you guys ever walk around with suspenders only?
Absolutely.
Tyler's wearing that as we speak.
Yeah, it's my uniform of the day, really.
I can't talk on cocaine, so I couldn't go to work and do it. I would do it after hours. I would be up all night on it, but I would not do it at work because I can't talk on drugs. I just can't speak. I can't. My brain doesn't wrap around my verbal self at all when I'm messed up.
Eric, do you feel like you can feel yourself and know that's gauche?
It takes
Do you know your
the
scores?
first decade that you use to find out how to use.
Yeah.
Well, I only vaporize pot. I don't smoke anything. And my leftover pot after I vaporize, I then grind up and I make into brownies. So my pot goes twice.
I created Burns and Smithers. I created I landed Krusty the Clown. Kind of existed before me, but we landed Krusty the Clown. It was like an idea before we did it. So I take a little credit for Krusty. I take credit for Lionel Hutz. I take credit for Nick Riviera. Dr. Nick.
Yeah, Dr.
I take credit for
Dr. Nick.
There's a Professor Frink. I mean, we have my partner and I, Wally Wolodarski, who wrote these scripts. So we created, I think I counted something like over 100 characters.
Oh my God. Now, when you're someone people see often on TV, you're going to get all kinds of feedback, good and bad. You probably get Twittered more than Blair did in college. I can only imagine the sweet, positive, inspiring, well-deserved feedback you've received for your talented work, Austin. By the way, watching you try to explain this thing on the morning show Australia without saying anything penis or sex related on the air was priceless.
Kudos.
That's impressive.
Isn't that hilarious? I don't know if Eric's seen it, but he would cringe. It was really, I was sitting right there. It was really hilarious.
Totally love
I'm
that.
a meme? Wait a minute, dude, I'm a meme? I gotta tell my boys that. That's huge.
Oh, yeah.
You're a meme.
You're a meme, all right.
You're a meme.
Hey, see? You know you made it if you're a meme. I'm gonna tell my boys that I love
Yeah.
you. They're like, why do you say that stuff, Mom? Like 833 followers and you're huge. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
I'm somebody's meme. I noticed how engorged your breasts were in that scene, and I was enjoying it.
There's
what
a
they were
story
looking
most
for.
people don't know when they see me on Friends, right?
I love that
This
fun
is
fact.
amazing.
This is amazing. You haven't seen Almost Famous?
Get out.
Stop the cast.
When's it-
Stop the
Get
cast.
out.
Hold on. When did that come out?
Oh, Austin.
Year
gonna say
2000.
Okay, I was 2.
I'm sick to my stomach.
Oh, dating yourself a little bit there, son.
Okay, well, you're watching that tonight.
Wait, Almost Famous? I didn't think that was like an old...
People haven't
Yeah,
seen
that's
that movie.
old. Yeah, we back in 2000.
Let's dust off some Almost Famous for... You have
2002.
some work to do. How about Falling Down in your memorable scene with Michael Douglas playing Sheila?
So good.
Hamburger on my head.
Yeah.
Finally in a scene with Michael Douglas.
Yes.
That's epic.
Yeah, that is epic. No doubt about it.
Great scene.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you ever get asked about your scene in Seinfeld. I'm Victoria. Hi.
Intimidated.
Intimidated.
Yeah, those are some big stars.
I've been fortunate to not have those issues, but it doesn't mean I haven't snorted a Viagra just to see what happens.
Yeah, totally.
Why does she keep laughing? This is serious stuff.
I want to hear all about your holes, and I'll probably rephrase that next time.
I hope you don't.
Yeah.
So I'm holding in my hand the February 2002 issue of Playboy magazine. Look at you.
So hot, by the
wow,
way.
we're talking about like psychology and social micro, and now we're talking about my naked butt. Okay.
Quick transition. Quick transition.
You never know what's going to happen on Something Crunchy.
You're holding my Playboy. That's funny.
Now-
Okay, what are you doing with it?
No,
Passing it around.
We just had it here, had to do our research. And now we ask every guest to send over some nudes before they come on.
Yeah.
You were just the first. We didn't even have to go there. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Indeed, Devin Sawa was in it. Christina Ricci, Demi Moore, Melanie Griffith, all my favorites. Thora
Wait,
Bird.
Blair, that's so funny because I think that you mentioned that on another podcast, right?
Oh, I mentioned Devin Sawa as much as I
Okay.
See,
can.
this is
So-
episode 61, so I'm going to say we've had at least 50 Devin Sawa episode
Listen.
mentions.
That's so funny because, like, I've never heard anything like that before, but, like, my sister had the same attraction
Yeah.
to Devin Sawa.
She gets
Like,
me.
My
Like,
sister
my
has
sister-
that attraction
We're not the
to
only
Devin
ones.
Sawa. Blair's over here puddling in her chair, thinking about the guy.
We're going to call you after every episode and just talk about it.
We need to discuss everything that just happened.
Denise's not safe for this show either. Nobody's safe.
You know, Blair calls me Jacques the Coq Grande in the bedroom all the time.
Really? And you're still talking? Good. Good for you. Your marriage is strong. It sounds like you've got a good bond.
You can go ahead and rocket those royalties over to Phoenix, and that's by way of somethingcrunchy@gmail.com.
Heyo.
Wow, you sound like a spokesman. That was good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. 3 generations of men in our family crush on Dee Dee. I should have told her. I should have.
You don't think she knows 3 generations of men in your family have crushes on her? She knows, man.
She also got us out of doing a New Year's show this year, and we thank her for that. Let's be the millionth podcast to bash on 2020 for an hour.
Yeah, fast.
Fun. Yeah. Come back next week when we bash on 2020 for an hour. You do not want to miss it.
Somebody's been doing some research.
A little bit.
You've certainly done your homework, young man.
Thank you again very, very much for your time and coming on today.
Oh, it's been such a pleasure, and thank you. It was so easy and uninterviewing. Thank you so much.
Love hearing that. Best feedback you could have given. Thank you so much.
Very nice to hear. Thank you, sir.
Back in this... That was weird.
Whoa. God. Broke a string on that one, I think.
I liked it.
They are near this. They're near the cut. Why can't I say it every time? It's that simple. God damn it. I sound like I'm fucking over here just gargling glass.
Not surprisingly, it was during a broadcast of Hockey Night in Kid. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
That was sharp.
Yeah, I felt that one.
Shit. You exploded Canada right there. You just kind of...
You've got to feel better after that.
I really do. It changed my whole outlook on life.
I'm going to say currently, is there... Is that your final answer? Blake,
I hit the magic button on that. No. Yes.
Yes.
Damn it.
Uganda.
Wakanda.
Wakanda. Oh, yeah, my God, no.
I
Terrible
hate your
at
face.
this game.
Jimmy, no. Yes? No.
Yes.
Yes? No.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Jimmy?
No. Oh, yeah? Oh, no.
How do we feel about Jimmy?
You rotten feral creature, you don't even have a guess.
Oh.
I know the answer.
I mean-
I don't think I should say it.
I mean, he just was like the perfect dick.
Who told you to touch my cookies?
Those are my cookies.
Sweet dick, Blair.
Usually don't hear that one.
I don't got ball players, I got girls.
Ball players.
Evelyn, you're still missing the cutoff, man. I need to work on that before next year. It's no pressure. You can be wrong.
What would you know about pressure? Oh, y'all.
The Ventura quote. What did I tell you? Call me Ern. The big Ern.
When I came in your magazine, it was a come for help.
He's so awesome. Not my tempo. Not my tempo.
Count.
That was...
From 4, asshole.
It's a good JK. Pretty good. Oh, just in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Parker, get in here. Pictures are shit. Worst I've ever seen. I'll give you $300 for it. See the girl on the way.
Really good. A big swollen asshole.
Grace.
And he does it with grace.
Grace.
So good at Ferris Bueller.
Because Ferris was absent 9 times.
9 times? That doesn't
9 times.
Honey, what is this? What's going on? What's happening?
Good Karen.
Yeah, that was good. Yelling's the only part of parenting I like.
I'll turn your balls into earrings.
You pixies, knock it off.
Hi, Curly. Kill anyone today?
I mean, you get half. The 3 of us have to split up.
The day ain't over yet.
Make a bigger
He's so
impact to your
slow.
face.
He's such a slow talker.
He's kind of a sloth.
He's kind of sloth. And he's going to
You think it'd be the
keep
same
that smile
translate to
when
his
he gives you the
fighting?
punchline. What, are you not going to come down and say hi to me? What's up with that, dipshit?
Hi, Derek.
I don't have a problem, Dale. In fact, I have the opposite of a problem. I made over $550K last year. I am the VP of the biggest executive helicopter leasing company on the Eastern Seaboard. I haven't had a carb since 2004. Here's what I'm working with. Want to touch these bad boys?
Lather them up every night. Kegels. Shit, I can't remember. I think one of them's sneezy. I think there's a dopey in there.
Do you two want to join us in a carol about the birth of our Lord? I'll take swords for 300. You make me want to be a better man.
Cecile! First Billie Eilish.
No.
Some of the nastier parents started cheering on with them. I admit I was one of them.
Your wife's cookies are out of this world.
He's the biggest dick.
Gotta
and
get
I
the
loved
recipe
it.
from Liz. I think she's upstairs in the shower, Howard, if you want me to go check.
Yes. That was such a good Phil Hartman beat.
Because of this research, I am exactly today years old when I found out the dude's name is not Zachary Binks, it's Thackeray Binks.
T-H?
T-H.
What?
No.
Yes.
Thackeray?
Thackeray. It's like we learned Mike Tyson is narrating Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus.
No way.
My name's not Ernie no more. It's Ice.
Oh my god.
I'm a lying writer for a magazine, and you're a lying ad exec. We're perfect for each other.
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
Goddamn right.
Too quick. Frost yourself, Blair, with another chub.
Oh my god.
Oh, Stay Frosty B. Wow. Comedy
But it's
movie,
a
then a
horror
horror
genre.
movie.
It's in the...
Your mom's a horror genre.
So is yours.
Of course, when your brother told me.
Say mom.
Funny. Shout out to your lady boner for Devin Sawa. Your eternal lady boner.
Eternal flame.
Yes. Too early for that.
I'm not drunk enough for that.
After hearing the finale episode, we made a conservative effort to really clean up our act, and I'm really proud of us. Blair, I know you got one more segment for us. What do you got?
I do. I have a new one. It's called Would You Fuck It?
Totally turn it around.
It's fine.
I used to think comedy was easier, but I was wrong.
It's tough.
Comedy is
very
not
hard.
easy.
Very hard. Yep.
Comedy is not for sissies.
Wow.
I'm gonna cry. That
I
shit was
know. I did cry. I've been through all the
Epic
emotions.
stuff. Wow. We get a lot of praise for being the show that we are. I will say that. We sincerely thank all of the guests who have come on to crunch down with us this season. We thank our affiliates and sponsors. We are very grateful and appreciate the confidence you have in us. We'd like to thank all of our featured artists who submitted some excellent tracks, allowing us to add some tunes to the show.
Great music this season.
Yes. Lastly, we'd like to thank you, our listeners. We know there's a billion podcasts, and we appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yes.
We will return in a couple weeks, and when we do, we will sound even sexier because Season 4, we begin recording in Crunch Studios 2.0.
Oh,
Yes.
motherfucking yeah.
Season 4 will also probably be the last season we remain audio only. We are getting the studio camera ready so that by Season 5, you can see our pretty faces through live streaming and see our guests when they come on too. Don't hesitate to come hang out in the Something Crunchy Facebook group to grab some laughs while we're away. Definitely the highest grade memes in the city. See those little red hairs there?
I see those.
Don't forget to follow us at Something Crunchy on IG and Twitter. And don't forget to get weird in the merch store where you will find a world of crunchy gear that awaits. You can find it with our affiliate links and every episode of Something Crunchy right there at somethingcrunchy.com. This has been another awesome season of Something Crunchy.
Hell, it has been.
And as always, don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
Let's take a break.
I'm out of beer.
Oh my god. That's some of the funniest
That's
stuff.
ridiculous. I was in like cerebral palsy phase.
Me too.
Move, like, laugh, talk. My throat is so